And welcome back, Firewood Addicts, to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. Today we got a little package. Check it out. So we're back in the garage, and I'm looking at the Pinkway again. You've seen this saw many times on the channel. Here, let me set you up here so you can see what's going on. See that? There we go. You see the saw, right? Yeah, it's on there. So you've seen the Pinkway a few times on the channel. Saw machine. She's now ported. If you did not see the episode when it was ported, go and check that out. It's super cool. First ever ported Pinkway that I can find. So anyway, I got sent a package. Not one of those like I'm hawking free or having to review or unbox stuff. It's not one of that. One of my supporters of the channel, Caleb, thanks buddy, sent me a gift in the mail. What do we got here? Yep, here we go. Oregon chain. So he wanted specs. This hand cut. What's this custom? Oh, that's what he did. Got it. He wanted me to try out a new chain on the Pinkway. Because we're of the assumption that everything on the saw is cheap because was made in China, right? And I would agree with that. So we are, he took the liberty of getting specs from me. And then he went on this supply website, which is it's called sawsuppliers.com. If you're interested, not affiliated with them at all. I did not get this. My buddy Caleb got this for me. He didn't say it was custom though, but I think because for this Pinkway saw, you can't get parts for it. It's you can try things that are going to be like aftermarket. I'm trying to get this chain untightened. Why is it not working? So I think he ended up using this company to get a custom chain, because on the thing it says that's custom, CUST period. So I believe that means it's a custom chain. So not that the chain needs to be replaced, but if it's a better chain that would last longer with each sharpening, that's better. You want to keep your chain sharp, right? So you're not overworking the head, the saw itself, the motor, more than you need to. And with this saw being ported and nothing else really modified, we can't afford for this saw to get too hot and wear out. Bust up the carb. I don't think that the piston would be affected, but really I think we're more concerned about the carb having it too hot or too used and abused with having it now being ported. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the chain. We're gonna look at it real quick. Take off the old chain. Look at it real quick. Then we're gonna slap on the new one. Ready to do it? Let's go. All right, there's a better angle for you. Take off the chain. Now I'm gonna show you this chain. It's not that the chain is bad or that it's dull or it's worn down to nubs. It's not. So if you can, I don't know if you can see this or not. I hope you can. Show this to you. There and there. That's more or less the shape. So definitely this has a lot more sharpened to go. And I think I showed you the chain last time I cleaned this machine up before I sent it off to Tony. But it's in pretty good shape. I mean, I definitely have run this saw enough when I first got it pre-ported. Have not run it a lot since I've got it ported from Tony. Sorry, Tony. about, but I think this chain is still fine, but it's definitely cheaply made. So let's throw on a better one. So the Oregon chain that I got from my buddy Caleb, let's do that. First, you know what I need? I need to invest in some. Well, I mean, I need to invest in more chains for each chainsaw. But I think it would be good to invest in some chain lockers, so I can, when I do buy more chains for each one of my saws, I can keep track of them. So right now what I'm going to do is take some masking tape right on the chain, pink way, so I can make sure that when I go to use this again, that it goes to the correct bar. Alright, so open this box. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, look. Ooh, that looks nice. Check that out. It's beautiful. So see if I can untangle this without much hardship. I never figured out the trick to untangling a chain. This is actually not too bad from the box. Definitely takes some finesse, I guess you could say. Let's see here. So I want to go like this. Yeah, okay. So let me check something real quick. Check the length of this, because this may have been debating on its custom or not. I don't see a fitted, like a master link. Usually aren't those like different colors on chains like this? If there's a master link where they had to put it together, may it be right here. Maybe right here. All the other knobs are this. Oh, sorry, you can hear that. These knobs are like a gunmetal gray, but you have one right here on my finger that is silver. This may be where they took a chain that was on a reel, on like a spool, and then they cut it and then they put it back together per size. Yeah, I see on the tooth there's like the little divot where they did the hole punch, like right. I don't know if you see that or not. It's right there. So they punched the actual tooth on the other side. Not that it's gonna affect the chain, but let me bring back the chain that I just put away. So the one in front is the one that came with the saw. I'm just gonna do this, and it's almost dead on. Now it's the new one is a little bit shorter. I don't know if you see that or not. The new one's a little bit shorter, and that's because I believe the chain that came with the Pinkway. Put this away real quick. The chain that came with the Pinkway, obviously has been used, and as we know, new chains will stretch. So when you first use a chain, you need to make sure that you're eyeing that. Make sure it doesn't get too loose. If it gets loose, stop what you're doing, turn off the saw, and make sure that the saw is tightened again. Make sure there's tension, because you don't want to run a saw with a loose chain. It's not wise. So clean out this bar real quick, just for fun. It's not too bad. I just don't want to run a brand new chain with the bar being wonky. So do this. Get out the crusties from the oil holes. And I didn't run this saw very much on the opposite direction last time, so I'm going to put it back upside down, quote unquote, again, just for the bar to wear even, right? That's what we are told to do, right? All right. Make sure the teeth are going the right direction. New chains are always so nice. They look nice, they feel nice, they smell great. That oil smell. It's nice. It is nice. Okay, that looks here. Looking good. Maybe it's because of my inexperience, but whenever I put on the clutch cover, I always forget I need to back off the tension. So the little arm, whatever thing, bolt will go into the bar enough to line up. Because you don't, obviously the cover's not going to go on properly. Yeah, I went to Costco just for a Costco hot dog. Who doesn't? Can I say just one thing? It's a small complaint, or small, I don't know, not a pro tip, but I know a lot of us using the scrunch, whatever, to want the clutch cover, the tensioner, just having the all-in-one tool for a chainsaw. When I have the tensioner be on front, I don't know about you all, but like having to turn this with this big head here next to the bar, it's almost like impossible. And I don't want to do like 1/4 turn, 1/4 turn, 1/4 turn. I just go to regular Phillips or slot, just regular, so I can get in here and get it done. Not having to spend 10 minutes spinning this or having to take it on and off like this just to do the tensioner. So I don't know, that's me. I don't know if you do something different, but it's good to have like the regular tools handy. I don't know. All right, so I got the chain back on. I need to tighten up the clutch cover real quick. But what Caleb sent to me is 21 large X custom Oregon chain. It's the .058 gauge with the .325 pitch, full chisel, standard sequence, custom drive link. So I guess per this order, it is custom. This whatever custom, even though it's like 20 inches or for a 20-inch bar, wasn't too bad. I mean, I guess I don't buy saws or chains very often, but this is only $24 for this and shipping was free. So I guess, oh, so I kicked it. And they're charging, I believe, per the link. I'm not gonna do math right now, but it said on this little invoice here, it was 29 cents per the quantity of 76. So if you do the math, 29 cents times 76, does that equal $22.04? Because then there's tax out of that, right? But that's actually not too bad for a chain and a custom chain. So I mean, obviously, whatever new chain we put on here, it's going to be better than anything that came with the saw, right? So I'll just say that right now. Hopefully it will last longer. I'm not saying, again, the chain that came with it was in a bad way or was worn, but it's nice having a new chain on it, and to have, I guess, with the numbers and specs, figuring out if I need to replace anything that I can. So now that the saw is ported, and definitely one that I want to keep around for a while, you need to take care of it. You gotta take care of it, folks. Any tool needs maintenance. In fact, after this, I'm gonna take my air compressor and blow out the air filter. That's too loose. Anyway, I'll do that, and then let's rip it. Well, once again you heard the Purple Monster scream. We got new chain on her, full chisel, and you can already tell. I already bucked up a few rounds. I already tell that thing had already loosened. Wow. That was only what, like several rounds or logs? Didn't take much. Did not take much for that thing to loosen up. That's crazy. I did not sharpen this chain at all, from box to bar. Usually people like to just get a nice clean edge that's cleaner from the factory. I did not do that. I wanted to see it, show it off directly from the factory. I don't know if you can see that or not. Still in good condition, not too shabby. I mean, granted, this is conifer wood that I need to buck down to smaller lengths, because even for bonfire, I don't want them to be like 2 feet long. That's just crazy. But just a quick video, new chain, love it. Thank you again, Caleb. I appreciate you and your support of the channel. Not saying that people need to send me stuff, but I want to make sure that they get a shout out when I do get more support. That note, Chad, who was on the podcast, did send me some more support on my Buy Me a Coffee account, so thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. Chad is going to be the new owner of that Oregon quick split quick, whatever it was that you saw in the previous episode. Not to get sentimental, but he reached out to me, explained and he expressed interest in it, and I want to send him that splitter. I bought it for the channel, and it means more to him than it does to me, so he'll be receiving that shortly. I had to get a box for it. But yeah, so thank you, Chad, for your support. I appreciate it as well. New chains is the way to go, and I think that having more than one chain per bar, per chainsaw is also good to go, because if you're on site and you only have one saw, and you hit gravel, you hit a rock, you hit metal in the round or the log, and then you're left having to sharpen the chain, well, easier at that time, take off the dull chain, slap on one that's sharp or good to go, and keep cutting. So I need to tell myself I need to invest in my saws, in my fiber production, invest in more chains, probably a chain locker so they're organized, and do that, more chains. Anyway, thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Until next time, life is too short to be a prick, so be kind to one another. Stay safe, keep cutting, rock and roll. Cheers.